Hey guys, Ace and Gia, and welcome back to another tier list update video, and this time we got Super Trunks and Super Vegeta. So the way it works is Z tier is the highest, then S, and then A. And regarding Super Trunks, I was very lucky to get him in a discount single, and I do believe he is an S tier character. So he does have good equipment, especially because of the new PvP reward where it is a gear specific towards Trunks as well. So let's go through his actual arts and abilities. So the good thing about Super Trunks is he does hold 2 strike art cards, and the reason why I say this is because all of his abilities buff his strike art cards. Unlike the yellow Kid Gohan where his abilities also buff his strike art cards, he actually holds 2 blast cards, which kind of disadvantages him. So let's go to his actual arts, and he does have a unique strike art card because it does have a 5% chance to inflict faint. So let's go to the special move, which is the Buster Cannon. It deals major explode damage and causes enemy to receive 10% more strike damage for 15 timer counts. It is a linear move similar to the Kamehameha, and it does cost 50. So regarding his special skill, which costs 25, it's called Unlock Key Form of Attack. It's plus 15% to strike damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, and also has a 10% chance to inflict faint for 10 timer counts upon landing a strike arts card. So after using your special skill, you actually have 15% chance of causing faint with your strike art cards, which is actually decent odds. And the good thing is, it's not really overpowered, it's only 10 timer counts and not 20 or 30. So regarding his abilities, we got main ability True Power. So plus 75% to own strike damage, which is really huge for 10 timer counts. However, he does have plus 10 to own strike art cost. So after using your main ability, originally your strike art cost 22 in this case, but after using your main ability, it will become 32. And also has a negative 50% to own Vanishing Gauge recovery for 15 timer counts, and this requires 15 timer counts to actually proc. So Z ability 1, plus 19% to tag Hybrid Saiyan base strike attack and base critical during battle. It's good to see that Super Trunks has synergy with the Hybrid Saiyans. Currently there's only 4 sparking Hybrid Saiyans. Those are the Super Trunks, the Super Saiyan Trunks, the red version, Kid Gohan, and Pan. But I don't see him being a top tier viable PvP team just yet. I think they need more synergy, and I think that synergy will come with Goten, Kid Trunks, as well as Gotenks hopefully. Although Gotenks can be a fusion buff, but we'll see in the future. Regarding his 2 unique abilities, we got Intimidate, Strike, Defense Down. So similar to Broly, where Broly enters the battlefield, the enemy has less key recovery, but regarding Trunks, it's plus 20% to strike damage received, and this requires 10 timer counts. Sorry, it will disappear after 10 timer counts. So his other unique ability is Avenge Vegeta, Key Recovery Up. So plus 30% to key recovery when allied character Vegeta is defeated. So with these tier list videos, I want to change it up a bit, and I think it's much better. And I want to compare, for example, Super Trunks, who's a green character, to another green character who's very high on the tier list. In this case, it will be Bardock. But this is more regarding the stats, and let's go to the comparison. So here I'm using DBZ Space to compare Bardock stats to the Super Trunks stats, and let me tell you that DBZ Space is a very useful source, and Bardock has everything high except for the strike attack. But the one thing I do want to point out is Bardock's health in comparison to the Super Trunks. There's a 140k difference, which is really significant. So like I said, Super Trunks has a much higher strike attack at 45.56k versus 41.01k of Bardock, but Bardock is more tanky, and personally if I had both characters, and unfortunately I don't have Bardock, I'll definitely be using Bardock over the Super Trunks. Thing is, there's more Saiyan synergy currently in the game than Super Saiyan synergy. There's only one character, I believe, that is a sparking unit that has a Z ability that buffs Super Saiyans, and that's the Super Vegeta. Thing is, down the line I do see more Super Saiyan synergy, and I think this will make Trunks shine even more. So for me, I think the better substitute if you don't have Bardock is actually Piccolo, due to the cover reduced damage as well as the heal. But like I said, more into the future of the game, I definitely see Super Trunks taking over Piccolo as a substitute for Bardock. But let's move on to the Super Vegeta. So regarding Super Vegeta, I definitely believe he's a Z tier character. He is regarded as a Saiyan, and there's heaps of Saiyan gear out there, as well as Super Saiyan gear. He is regarded as a Super Saiyan obviously. So when you choose Super Vegeta, you get 1 strike art card and 1 blast art card. And regarding his arts, we got the Final Flash, which is his special move. It deals major impact damage and causes enemies to receive 10% more blast damage for 15 timer counts. And looking at the grid, it is a linear move similar to Trunks' move and the Kamehameha. Regarding his special skill, it causes plus 15% to blast damage inflicted for 15 timer counts and minus 5 to own blast art cost for 10 timer counts. This is a really nice special skill because all of his abilities and art buffs actually buff his blast art his blast art damage. So if you can use this and then have minus 5 to the blast art cost, it means you can use it more frequently and therefore increase damage output as well. Regarding his ultimate arts card, it is the Final Chase. It deals major impact damage and causes plus 30% to own key recovery for 10 timer counts. So looking at his abilities and his main ability, I Am Super Vegeta, it draws the ultimate arts card Final Chase and requires 25 timer counts to actually proc. Z ability 1, I believe he is the only Sparking currently in the game to have Shinji or buff Super Saiyan, I should say. So plus 19% to tag Super Saiyan base, blast attack and critical damage during battle. So it's got two unique abilities, and the first one being Pride Blast Attack Up. I think it's one of the best unique abilities in the game. So blast damage inflicted increases according to the number of timer counts elapsed with current character up to 70% max. So 5 timer counts is plus 40% to blast damage. So if you have Super Vegeta in for the actual battle for 5 timer counts, you get 40%. And for 10 counts, it's 60%, and 15, it's 70%. I'm really surprised with the percentage numbers, that 5 is 40 and 10 is 60. It's very high. I thought it wouldn't be as high when they first announced the characters and the descriptions, but let me tell you that this character does some crazy blast damage. So next up we got Intimidate, Blast Defense Down. So similar to Trunks, when Vegeta is in the actual battle, plus 20% to blast damage received to enemy every time this character goes on the battlefield. So as you can see, all his abilities and special skills buff his blast art cards, and with his first unique ability, his damage with his blast art cards is going to be through the roof. But let's actually compare his stats now, and we'll move on to DBZ space. So in this comparison, I want to compare Super Vegeta to Android 18. The reason why I chose Android 18 and not a character like Kid Gohan is because I believe Android 18 is the better unit because she has better synergy with the androids and she pops up more frequently in ranked PvP. So comparing power, Super Vegeta definitely has the advantage at 5k extra power. Regarding health, there's a massive 80k difference and the advantage goes to Super Vegeta. But regarding strike attack, Android 18 definitely has the advantage at about 6k extra strike attack. Strike defense, very similar. Blast attack, Vegeta definitely has the advantage at like 9k extra blast attack. And blast defense, very similar. So it looks like Android 18 is more of a strike character, as you can tell by the stats, and Super Vegeta is the more blast character. But looking at the health, there's a massive difference. 80k is very significant. That means you can absorb 2 or 3 extra art cards depending on the character you're versing and what level they are. But the reason that Super Vegeta is a Z tier character is because of his tags, so that he's a Saiyan and a Super Saiyan. His abilities to massively increase blast damage and just increase in health as well. 421.48k is very, very high compared to other characters. I think Bardock is the only character that is higher, but right now I do want to say that Super Vegeta is probably the best other character at the moment. And knowing the game, I think there's going to be more synergy as well with Super Saiyans when more of them come out, like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan maybe. However guys, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more Dragon Ball Legends content and enjoy the rest of your day.